Hello everyone, at the beginning of the movie, we see a man in the middle of the cold weather and a snowy building and someone kills him. But inside the building, we see that there is a group of barbarians who are planning to attack somewhere, but they arrested someone and want to kill them. Suddenly, the young man tells the leader of the barbarians that you cannot kill me and that Matthias is going to come and save me. And the rest of the film, we see that Matthias really comes and everyone runs away. And Matthias saves his own brother. But then we see a group led by Memnon who conquers all the countries with the help of her sorcerer. At the same time, the opponents of Memnon's are the small tribes that survived and they call themselves the Free Tribes. Until one night, we see that these small tribes hire Matthias and his brothers to kill the sorcerer Memnon. But when Matthias wants to do this, we see that suddenly Memnon accidentally surprises Matthias and destroys all of Matthias' brothers. But Matthias enters the sorcerer's tent and falls in love with the sorcerer at first sight. And he can't kill the sorcerer until Memnon comes and arrests Matthias and wants to destroy Matthias. But the sorcerer prevents him and Memnon buries Matthias in the dirt and only his head is out of the dirt. But Matthias sees that Arpit has been arrested along with himself for horse stealing. But Arpit saves himself with his own tricks, and we see that the ants approach Matthias and try to eat him. But Arpit saves Matthias on the condition that he takes him with him. But Memnon goes to the sorcerer herself and wants to approach the sorcerer. The sorcerer tells Memnon that if you come close to me and touch me, I will lose all my powers, and prevents Memnon. In the meantime, Matthias knocks Arpit unconscious and tries to enter Memnon's palace, but some small children steal Matthias' money back and Matthias arrests one of these thieves. But he asks him to show a way to enter the palace in exchange for the money, and finally he enters the palace. But when Matthias wants to kill Memnon, suddenly the boy who showed Matthias the way to enter the palace is arrested by Memnon and wants to cut off his hand for the crime of theft. But Matthias saves him and Matthias enters the sorcerer's room while escaping and escape through the water channel with the sorcerer and go to the Valley of Death so that Memnon will follow the sorcerer. But Memnon, he sends 12 of his brave men and Matthias manages to kill all these 12 during the sandstorm. But one of the men shoots Matthias with a poisonous arrow, causing Matthias to destroy his condition, but saves the sorcerer Matthias. But after this story, Matthias, sorcerer and Arpit are arrested again by the members of the Free Tribes for the crime of revealing their location to Memnon, and the leader of this tribe fights along with Matthias and is defeated. But at night we see that Matthias and sorcerer sleep together and sorcerer goes to Memnon palace with Matthias' camel, and Memnon wants to know that if the sorcerer still has powers or not. He tells the sorcerer in which of these jars is the snake. But Matthias comes with the soldiers of the Free Tribes and fights with the Memnon ones, and Matthias destroys Memnon and Memnon's soldiers surrender to Matthias. But in the end, we see that the sorcerer lied and did not lose her powers and only said this because of Memnon.